Vancouver, the wet city. Over 50 inches of rain every year. And I think we deserve more. I love Vancouver. I've lived here 21 years. I know all the cool spots. The secret paths to skip traffic, the best views to receive head. And in all that time, two things have remained constant. We get a lot of rain and the people are insufferable. Vancouverites deserve this weather. In a city that rains up to 180 days of the year, the lack of preparation people show is kind of absurd. Go outside when it's pouring rain and notice how no one uses an umbrella. People rather get soaked, come home and complain like, oh man, this rain sucks, and give a half-ass effort to stay dry. I can see your camel toes soaked through your Lululemon joggers. Please invest in some rain pants. And for what? So you can look like the main character in a rom-com?
Wait, that guy just walking so casually.
You've been an aspiring actor in the city for 13 years. When's it time to give up? Do you really like going home soaked every day because looking aesthetic is your whole personality? I think Vancouver is God's attempt to have a micro-great flood. Jack up rent prices to attract trust fund cokeheads, give the boomers a sense of power because they invested in property when it was dirt cheap, and promote business opportunities that bring the greatest laundry cleaners from Asia and Persia, all to have it dump on them 24/7 and hope they get depressed enough to jump off the Lionsgate Bridge? I respect it, my Lord and Savior. I think it should rain more. People in Vancouver are insufferable. When your personality is a mix of outdoor activities, mushroom consumption, and how great Vancouver is in the summer, you deserve to drown. Noah would be in his ark looking down at us in Aritzia Super Puffs like, ha ha ha, idiots. Just because it's puffy doesn't mean it floats. Most people in Vancouver's personality is complaining, oh, the weather's so terrible. Oh, I can't afford rent. Oh, the Whistler lines are too long. And that's you double dosing Prozac to fight off the seasonal depression. Why do people who make their whole personalities complaining think they deserve to live in one of the most beautiful places in the world? You think the kids West Van parents adopt from Africa complain about the rain? Probably not at first. But Vancouver will drag you down with it. The way I see people get through the rainy months in Vancouver is ridiculous. It comes down to binge drinking, saunas, and girls developing Birdo lips. Just because it's puffy doesn't mean you'll float. Even our infrastructure doesn't work. When it rains too much, it floods. Like, great job, guys. The one thing we know is going to happen we cannot mitigate. It's almost like Moses is city planning and he's secretly trying to flood Vancouver so he can take his ark up to the British properties and watch the empty homes fill with water. And I'm not exempt from the issue. My whole YouTube channel is based around complaining. I'm Vancouver idiot number 1. If I had money to afford a Patagonia sweater and a membership at Equinox, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference between me and any other white guy. I, however, don't bitch every day. It's not my personality. My personality is weird comedy and trying to prove my existence on YouTube. If we were in a flood, Noah would look down on me like, oh, he's different. I think I can find a pair. Let's save him. Shout out Noah. I might finally get laid. Speaking of getting laid, the amount of guys I know that give up on the dating scene here, me included, I don't understand what it is. Is dating here just one big spiritual punishment? I don't think I'm ugly. I'm just poor. And that's an immediate write-off in the dating scene here. You can't be poor and take your first date to Nobu. And if you can't take your date to Nobu, what the fuck are you doing dating? It's almost like the woman here looking for the exact same trust fund kid to wet their panties. And if they don't find him, fuck the rest of the male population. I'm wet enough most months anyways. And for a city that rains so much, you think the nightlife would be more communal. We're all suffering in the rain, let's at least get together and have a good time. Not. Going out in Vancouver is like Africa in the dry season. Everyone's forced indoors at the local watering holes, but no one leaves their herds. Me included, I talk to no one. Living in the Hollywood North, I love the juxtaposition of LA burning down while Vancouver slowly drowns. I feel like the insufferable energy our two cities create, we deserve this outcome. I want nothing more than this land to be reset. Not only would I be able to afford property again, the beauty of the city without the infrastructure must be unimaginable. I'm terrified of seeing the same blue jeans, gray Patagonia quarter zip, and Arc'teryx gnome beanie every time I go out for dinner. I want to see some buffalo, an ocean filled with salmon.